All right, this is our final one before the exit ticket. We need to first reflect across the y-axis. Okay, so let's just do that. I don't need points for reflection. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So G prime. F is 5. Y is also 5. So when I reflect it, it's now over here on the other side of the grid. That's my first one. Now I'm rotating 270 degrees counterclockwise. I need points for rotations, so I need to record for the purple shape the ordered pairs. So F is at 5, 4. F prime. Oh, these are the wrong letters. This should be a Y. Y prime is at 5, 1. And G prime is at 4, 2. Now, I know for 270, X and Y switch places. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch those now. So it's going to be 4, 5, 1, 5, 2, 4. But which quadrant will it be in if I go 270 degrees counterclockwise? Counterclockwise, I know the order of the quadrants goes in order. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes this direction, counterclockwise. So I'm going to move 3 quadrants. So 2, 3. It's going to end up in quadrant 4. And X is positive and Y is negative. I always want to see this when you're doing rotations. So make these Y's negative. And then plot that shape. So 4, negative 5 is F double prime. 1, negative 5 is not E, but Y. Why did they do Y? That's weird. G is 2, negative 4. So now it's down here after the second transformation. And now we've got one more. Let's pick a different color. Now we just need to translate 2 units to the left. So that's a pretty easy one. We're just going to slide it over to the left 2 spaces. So, oh, I didn't label that last point. What was this? G double prime? Okay. So now 1, 2, Y triple prime. 1, 2, G triple prime. 1, 2. So it overlaps a little bit. F triple prime. Final image is here. And that's it. Oh, no, there's a second slide. Let's see. Oh, the second slide is asking, does the order matter? Does the order of the transformations matter? So I reflected, rotated, and translated. Could I have translated first and then rotated and reflected and end up in the same place? So let's see if we had rotated first. So I start here, right? If I had done a 270 degree rotation first, I would have ended up I would have ended up in quadrant 1. Okay? Then say I reflect across Y. I would be over here in quadrant 2. Then if I translate to the left, I'm still in quadrant 2. So the order does matter. Not all the time, but this time the order mattered. Usually whenever there's a rotation involved, the order matters because you're changing ordered pairs. So yes, the order matters. Does the order matter? Yes. Yes. What would be different if, all kinds of typos in this lesson, if the rotation was done first? So what would be different? The image would end up in a different quadrant if the rotation was done first. Probably the orientation, but that's okay because we're not going to actually do the transformations because they take a long time. So this for sure is going to be in a totally different location if you change the order of the transformations. So now the next slide is the work for your exit ticket. You have 3 transformations to do and then 2 questions to answer. Be super careful with your ordered pairs. Make sure you know if you're switching X and Y or just making them their opposite. Use your old notes if you need to. Write it down on the next slide for, your notes before you take the exit ticket. Just show your work, take your time so that you can get a 10 out of 10.